Are we live? I'm not sure if we're live. It was Frozen to start. We'll see how it goes from here. Are we hooked up? Are we got a green light? We got a green light. Give me the green light. I'm ready to go. Flow right up. Here we are. Survivor Digest. Josh O'Leary, Slipper House YouTube channel. Hope everybody's having a swell Thursday night. I know I'm late. I set the streams for 10 o'clock here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not like anybody's here waiting. Oh, damn it. Dirt's in here. Dirt was waiting. Sorry to leave you waiting, Dirt. Um, can't help it. Can't help it. It's a Thursday night. You know what happened? Leah had to pee. I got Leah to pee already, read a story, the whole works. And then she had to pee. Let's move this way. All right. There's Dirt's characters. They're in there. Let's get a background in here because I don't like. Let's see what we got here. Recents. Let's go to Survivor, right? We'll do the Survivor Digest. Well, that's not good. That looks terrible, right? We don't like that. We're gonna get a good looking background here and do the Slipper House logo. We'll just keep that. We'll just keep that for right now. I don't have any of those loaded up for tonight. I got a late start, like I said, but nonetheless, we are here to talk episode 10 of Survivor 50. Okay, it's a big episode. It's the Mr. Beast episode. Okay, put Mr. Beast as the ground. Do I have him on here? Let's see. I should have him on here somewhere, right? Unless I already deleted his photo. I could have. Oh, yeah, I do. Thanks, Dirt. You really saved the day. Yeah, this is going to be a great stream. I can't fucking look at this. Survivor 50, episode 10. Right? Let's get into it. Josh O'Leary, Survivor Digest, Slipper House Extra Extra. Day 19. It's day 19, episode 10. Back from Tribal, and Ozzy says that social skills have gotten him this far, and I'm inclined to agree. Alexander, how you doing, Alexandri Dubs? How you doing? Talking Survivor 50 here. Ozzy, his social skills have improved. They have improved very much so, in the sense that it's noticeable. It's very noticeable, but he's still a challenge beast, right? It's not a change up in the sense of like Jonathan from season 42, who was a challenge beast and really represented the integrity side of things. He's more so a backstabber, a conniver, and a instigator this season, and not following the Ozzy path. Really, Ozzy is still sticking to his original ways, but he's adding a layer to it. He's not completely changing it up, I believe. Emily is trying to do damage control with Ozzy. Emily, I say here is in my notes, is so stiff compared to Ozzy, and I mean she's stiff all around. She's a very stiff character, prim and proper. She kind of reminds me. You know who she reminds me of, and this kind of just came to me, but Emily reminds me of Lilith from Cheers. Okay, Kelsey Grammer's girlfriend from Cheers. That's Emily. Okay. If you've seen the show, I believe the reference would make a lot of sense. A challenge beast, more like Mr. Beast, am I right? God damn it. Every time I look up, it's going to mess with me. It's very funny, like just to have it on there the entire time. but it is gonna mess with me. A tossed salad and scrambled egg. Yeah, dude. Lilith isn't in Frasier, but she is in Cheers. And if you've seen, that's Emily. She's Lilith, Frasier's girlfriend in Cheers. Devins gets with Emily here and to come up with a crazy plan. They're so crazy. Emily and Devins are always like, they're so crazy. Like, there's multiple shots of them throughout the episode being like, we're so crazy. We're so crazy. They're like that, what's the meme with the girl? They're like, oh, Jessica, so crazy. She's got like a bag of like fried peas on her head at the grocery store. That's what that's what Devins and Emily are. Uh, they come up with a crazy plan, and Devin says he's pretty much ready to sink his own game if necessary. So this is backed into a corner. Everybody loves watching this type of player play. So backed into a corner with really nothing to lose, and I think it's going to be fun to watch here. In my notes, I wrote, I'm on the bottom. Oh, there's a quote from him. I'm on the bottom with no idol. Why vote for me? Said Devins. And that's a good point. But also at the same time, you're pitching it way too hard. You're like newscaster pitching it way too hard. And you seem more like a threat to me than why vote for me? If you're having a pitch, why vote for me? Then maybe we should vote for you. Um, So Rick Devins, he comes to the tribe about his fake idol here, and the only person like super upset about this is Joe. Joe seems like he could choke Devins to death here with probably a single hand grip. Joe seems like he could probably strangle Devins to death with a single hand grip. Okay. Joe is a badass. I mean, that's for sure. And his gaze could sear you like a knife. And Devins knows this. This is why he never makes eye contact with Joe, because he fears him. But Devins does come clean about the fake idol, and it throws Joe into a spiral. And Joe sets his target on Rick Devins before we go to the Survivor intro crawl. In my DNA, Carl. What is that a William? Good to see you, William Perkin. DNA Carl. I just think Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I also think of Carl Workaholics. The whole Carl thing. Remember that? Those were good times, right? Back before Kyle knew pickleball. The good old days. Let's get to the Survivor auction. This is the big meat and the potatoes of the episode. And by meat and potatoes, I mean people are going to get fed. People are going to get fed here. Carl Wheezer, oh my god, dude. That's a top-notch Carl, dude. Dirt, put it in the docket for next Tuesday. Carl tier list. We need to do a Carl tier list and see who the best Carl is. Okay, Carl Winslow. Oh shit, dude. Dude, there's too many good Carls. Carl's Jr. We can't go into this Carl tangent. All right, Survivor auction, guys. Let me get my highlighter out so I don't lose my spot in my notes here. I don't want to lose my spot. Survivor auction. Everyone gets $500, and you can share your money. You can keep your money at the end if you would like and not spend it all. This is a comfort or chaos combo. Jeff Probst does a shit job of explaining this. He really confuses everybody, and then he's like, "Let me put it simply." And I'm like, "You should just simply to begin with, Jeff. We don't fucking understand what you're talking about." So it's either just like good food, or it's going to be two items and one of them bad and one of them's good type deal. So let's start off with my notes here. Devins, he gets fries and onion rings. No us. Emily buys a milkshake. No chaos. Jonathan buys. Okay, this one is kind of weird. Jonathan bids on like crackers and fucking carrots and like some celery and some hummus. What the fuck you doing, Jonathan? Eating that shit. No chaos. Aubrey buys her and Rizzo chocolate chip cookies, but the only way they secure these chocolate chip cookies is by Aubrey having to eat two giant, nasty ass, fat, juicy grubs. I mean, these suckers were plump. These suckers were fat, filled with all sorts of guts, and she just chomped down on those things like it was nobody's business. She was going around showing everybody. She ate those things in record time, no problem. Absolutely zero problem from Aubrey here with the nasty grubs. It was good to see the grubs back on TV. I love it when the Grubs get together. They're a comedy team that always deliver. Um, I don't think they've gone stale once in their life. They've done tremendous work for the reality television business as a whole, and I only have respect for the Grub. Right. So shout out to the Grub, and shout out to Aubrey for eating the Grub and securing the cookie for Rizzo as well. Who does nothing again and gets rewarded. We love Rizzo. We love Rizzo. Let's see. Devra says, "Don't know why, but you look like John Marston with glasses." I don't know who John Marston is. I don't know who that is, but thank you. I'm hoping he's not a serial killer or some sort of a bad man. Bad man. And Priscilla's in here. I'm taking items all day. What the hell am I going to do with cookies and grubs? Shout out Grubs. Yeah, dude, for sure. Shout out Grubs. They were really. It was great to see them. Honestly, I popped harder for the Grubs than I did any other cameo appearance that we've had so far on Celebrity. The true celebrity to see is the Grubs. Cowboy. What's going on? I got exciting news for you. What's the exciting news, Priscilla? It's good to see you, by the way. We'll get back to the Survivor auction. I know I'm sort of taking a chat break here. Let me highlight my spot here. What's the exciting news? I'll take a moment to read your exciting news. You took a pregnancy test today. Oh wow! Is it? If it's exciting, then you are pregnant. Then Priscilla is pregnant, and it's not like how I was pregnant earlier with a Taco Bell food baby. Right? Yep, there it is. Priscilla's pregnant. You want me to do a Triple H? Here you go. There you go. There's got everything for you. For you, and a big congratulations. That was stupid of me, but that was awesome. Tell Jacob the news. LA Knight, yeah. Awesome. Dabs in the chat. Hell yeah, Priscilla. That's what's up. And then congratulations. I thoroughly did a Triple H spit. I think the green screen might have ruined it, and I'm sorry that Mr. Beast is also here to celebrate with us. But I'm super stoked, and glad you're part of the Slipper House chat family here, and the both of you. Right? Yeah. Let's get back to Survivor. I do have to get back to Survivor, but Priscilla, hell yeah. Green screen it, try again. I can't try again, dude. I got everything kind of damp. It was dumb. It was a dumb idea to do that. And I know better now. I know better now. Looking around at little dots of water. I did it well, too. I really tried to get it going. Where's Jacob? Jacob doesn't join me for the Survivor. He doesn't join me for Survivor. It's just me. Just me. Sorry. Sorry about it. All right. Thank everybody for being here. Oh yeah, see my page is wet. This isn't good, guys. And this ink is very delicate ink. It's very delicate ink. I can't even be serious with this fucking background. I look up and I'm like, God damn it, I'm trying to say something serious. Let's get let's get back to the program here. We're talking about episode 10, Summer 50, right? Tomorrow night, yes, you'll see Jacob tomorrow night. You will see him tomorrow night. Friday nights, final hour for SmackDown. He'll be there. You can tell him. I won't tell him. You tell him, right? Tell him it's his baby. Right? Get him good. Oh man. God, this stream is off the rails. I spit everywhere. What am I doing? Well, I mean, the reason for it. Good reason for it. Let's get back to Survivor 50, episode 10. We're here at the Survivor auction. I was just telling you that Devins, he got fries and onion rings, no chaos. Emily got a milkshake, no chaos. Jonathan got some shitty charcuterie board, no chaos. Aubrey, it just bought chocolate chip cookies for her and Rizzo by eating 2 grubs. Great appearance from the grubs. Sari, she buys some mouthwash in a blanket. And she buys this before she buys more food. Cerise spends like all her money except for like what exactly we needed at the end. You'll see. Um, yeah, so Cerise buys mouthwash, a blanket, and then buys a snack tray, like in that order. Stephanie buys a massive grilled cheese. Jonathan buys a two-person chaos or comfort, and he has to eat a sea slug. Now this thing looks way worse than the grubs. I am not happy to see the sea slug return. I don't even remember the sea slug, but this thing looks like a fucking petrified piece of dog shit on a plate. It looks like a petrified piece of. It looks like a piece of petrified dog shit that's been floating in the ocean for like 30, and has somehow like grown barnacles on it. It's nasty as hell. It's the grossest things you've ever fucking seen. And Jonathan had to eat it, and he did. He ate it. Um, It's gross as hell. One is eating a ton here. I wrote here. This is a very prominent note of everyone's eating like a fucking ton here, except for Joe. I noticed that Joe he didn't eat anything all that much. I noticed that Joe really wasn't part. I think he was maybe worried that something's going to be something at the end, or like, um, you know, some sort of prize, and there was. Sari then pukes and then keeps eating. Pretty gross moment. I thought that was funny though. Get the loved ones letters. Jeff pulls out the loved ones letters. He's like, "Hey guys, you got to have $20. Give me $20, and I'll give you the loved ones letters." Um, but it comes with a thing. There's a beware or whatever. There's a chaos with it. And that's when we get Mr. Beast. That's when old Jim Beast comes around the corner. And Jim Beast and his Super Beware Advantage. That's what they're calling it, the Super Beware Advantage, which we will find out that this is not necessarily a Beware Advantage. This is more like a. This is more like a rock draw game of chance here, a 50-50 shot. This like, you know, pick a card, any card type of deal. This wasn't good after Survivor Digest, and I didn't like it all that much. Right? You love Bart, and I'm reading that wrong. Huh? Anybody getting snacks and not items is a bozo. Exactly, exactly. Well, items are good. So we could take the blanket back, and I guess the mouthwash back. Or I mean, I don't know. Blanket is 10 times better than the cookies and worms. The only way I'm take. Well, they had other things too. I think I want a plate of fried chicken. I ran out of things to write because I was like, everybody was eating so much. I was like, this is ridiculous, dude. So like the grilled cheese. Only way I'm taking food is if it's an entire spiral cut honey ham place, dude. I think they had that. I think there was like some like Thanksgiving dish. Like I'm telling you, it was like country fried steak, some ham, some green beans. It was like I was like, what the fuck is that? I mean, it looks good, honestly. It made me hungry when I watched it. Um, all right, so everyone, okay, so it's Mr. Beast's super aware advantage. Um, I was very confused at what this was about, like what this was about and why the loved ones were involved here. So it's like if they paid to get the loved ones letters, then they all participate in something at Tribal with Mr. Beast. It was very poorly explained. It, it was poorly explained, and it was more so, look, Mr. Beast. And the worst part about this was the shilling. The shilling from Rick who was like, "Me and my boys watch you all the time. We love you, Mr. Beast." The only person I believe is Rizzo. The only person I believe is Rizzo because Rizzo didn't mark out for himself. He did not. He made it clear that he was not marking out for himself. He says, "I'm marking out for my brother who loves Mr. Beast." He was like, "My little brother loves Mr. Beast." He's like, "I'm marking out." He's like, "If he likes Mr. Beast, I like Mr. Beast." Which almost made me feel like Rizzo doesn't really like Mr. Beast. That he's just like, "Yeah, dude, hell yeah, he's here. He's making the pot $2 million. I'm down. Whatever." Which I like Rizzo's vibe towards this whole thing. Everyone's head. Everyone has to head straight to the immunity challenge after eating all of that shit. No shit. Jeff goes, "By the way, guys, Jim Beast, he just left. Now we're going to go to the immunity challenge, and everyone is full to the brim. So you better hope it's not physical, right? You better hope it's not a physical sweat boy challenge." But I don't think it was. I don't think it was. It was a ball on a tilt challenge here. So it's kind of a sweater. You're kind of like on a tilt. You've got to balance. The path gets narrower as you go down, and you have a thing that you have to balance a ball on. It's a pretty tough challenge, it seems like. Um, and this is where we start to hear the Mr. Beast super aware advance, super beware. It's looming. It's looming. Look at Mr. Beast behind me. He's looming, right? Constantly looming in this episode. Highlight looming because that's what he was doing. Um, Steph is out first, right? Rizzo, he's out second. Cerie's out third. That's the Three Stooges. They're gone. Um, now we got seven. Aubrey, she drops. Rick Devens drops. Excuse me. Survivor's favorite newscaster is what Survivor's favorite newscaster is what Jeff Probst says here, and Rizzo says, "Take that, Savannah Louie." And I was like, "Oh hell no, hell no!" Are they throwing shade at the winner of the new era? Some people say, "No, that's D. That's D." Shut the fuck up. It's Savannah Louie. They saved the best for last. They did. They saved the absolute best for last. And she would have had a better shot in 50 had she not been possessed by the Colby. But she had a challenge with Colby, and some of Colby's survivor stink rubbed off on her, and she was ultimately doomed from then on out. Okay? It's not her fault. How dare they throw shade at Savannah, who's not even there to defend herself, right? You don't put that in the episode editors. I'm not mad at Rizzo for saying it. He's her friend. He knows. He went to the, or yeah, with Savannah. So it makes sense. C Gaming. What's up, C Gaming? How are you? Good to see you. Talking Survivor 50. If you were clueless as to why Mr. Beast is looming, he's looming. All right, so then we get Jonathan dropping, and then Joe drops. Then it's Tiffany versus Ozzy, and I'm like, holy shit, it's Tiffany versus Ozzy, and I was rooting for Ozzy here. I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for Ozzy to win this because he would tie Boston Rob for the most individual immunity wins, which would be very impressive. Um, Tiffany ultimately wins, and now she's guaranteed to the final 9 here, which very impressive from Tiffany, who was on the outs. Not only 3 episodes ago, Tiffany, who the Survivor community was complaining didn't have enough confessionals as soon as the season started. This Tiffany has now won 2 individual immunity uh, idols this season, immunity necklaces this season. All right, then everyone goes and reads letters from home. I'm not gonna lie here. I have 0 notes from this because this shit is boring to me. I get it. It's everybody being personal, talking about their loved ones, all that yada yada yada. I don't care. I want to get back to the juice. I want everybody pinching and clawing. That's what I'm going to get back to here. Jonathan pitches using Devins to get out Ozzy. This is where it starts to get crazy. This was actually a great representation of probably how it actually is out there on the island, about how everybody's going around and being crazy as shit, and just throwing name after name after name after name out. Jonathan pitches using Devins as a smokescreen to Ozzy, but you better know better than that because Mafia boss Cirie, she's not gonna like that. She's not gonna like you trying to take out one of her boys. Not one of her boys. Cirie's the looming beast. Cirie is the looming beast. Yeah. Cirie is not ready for Ozzy to go, so she flips the script to Stephanie. And I believe this is where Stephanie's doom really came into play here. Stephanie's doom came into play when the Mafia boss set her target on her, right? When she wanted to flip the script to Stephanie here. Um, Mainly because it's really Jonathan's fault. I mean, he's kind of the instigator of the whole thing, weird way, but it's driven, I believe, by the Cirie Mafia. Ozzy caught on, and now the votes are shifting, to Stephanie here, and now Stephanie is picking out Cirie's name, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? You hear it loud and clear. She's throwing out Cirie's name, and now all of a sudden they're like, no, it's Rizzo. We're gonna vote for Rizzo now, and I'm just like, what the hell? They're just literally throwing out name after name after name after name. Um, no name I want to be hearing, to be completely honest. Um, the plan is all over, but I think, yeah, I say right here, the plan is all over, but I think they should stay solid on Rick. That's what I say. That's my notes. I think they should stay solid on Rick Devens and vote his nerd ass out of here, right? But then we get to Tribal Council, and it's going to be the Rick Devens and Mr. Beast show. Okay? The Rick Devens and Mr. Beast show. Devens, he starts off Tribal Council by throwing everyone under the bus. He literally just like exposes everyone's game and what everyone's doing right in front of everybody because he thinks he's going home and he's like, I got nothing to lose. Fuck everyone. He waited for this to do this with his with his fake idol that everybody knows is fake now. Um, and he gets mocked here a little bit at Tribal by Jonathan and others. Stephanie, especially, who is calling him out and saying, she didn't say what she said. She didn't lie. I mean, she did do. She shouldn't have like denied it. She should have just like owned up and been like, yeah, I threw her name around. She was like, but that I wasn't the first one to do it. Like I threw her name around as like an agreement. Like that's really what she should have done. But she kind of fumbled that bag a little bit, Stephanie. Um, and then let's see, where was I? Devon's, this starts a total argument. The live tribal starts, and I hate live tribal, really. I kind of don't like it. It's just whispers, and you can't really tell what's going on, and everything you just watched at camp is kind of null and void at that point. But it doesn't really matter here because it was all null and void at camp anyway. I mean, we heard the last name we heard at camp leaving, I wrote here, was Rizzo. That was the last name we heard leaving camp was Stephanie saying maybe we'll vote Rizzo. And I was like, what? I was like, this is crazy. So then Mr. Beast, he shows up with his briefcase. His super beware advantage is dun, 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 a coin flip. Mr. Beast. Damn, Mr. Beast. Woo, boy. Woo, Mr. Beast. Stinky. Woo. You've been eating too many beast chocolate, beef jerky meat sticks. What's going on, Mr. Beast? A coin flip? You bought a coin flip to Survivor, and you're like, give it a chance, guys. Give it a chance. I love the show. I love the show. I'm a fan of. Oh, dude, no one gives a fuck if you're a fan, bro. We're all fans. We're all fans of this show. I talk about plenty of people talk about this show and are fans of this show, right? But they're not allowed to just come in and be like, I got a great idea. Coin flip just showed up for no reason at Tribal. You could have done it at the auction, and that would have been actually a great spot. Do it at the auction, be like, bid on this thing, and make it a thing to where it's like they bid on it, but it actually isn't really a bid because it's just a reveal that Mr. Beast is here and he's giving us $1 million to add to the prize pool to make it $2 million. That would have been fine, perfectly fine. Oh, it's Mr. Beast. He's making the prize $2 million now. Guess what, Final 10? That's what the prize is right now. It's $2 million, not $1 million. Everybody went crazy. The fans would have been like, oh shit, prize has gone up. Sick. But no, we had to have a big giant coin flip moment. We had to have them hand Rick Devens an immunity idol for some reason, too, because he won on a coin flip. Like, this was better than playing a shot in the dark. You went from a 1 in 6 chance of losing to a 50-50. You either get voted out or you get an idol and the prize becomes $2 million. This was rigged as fuck. This was stupid as shit. Like, if it wouldn't have landed, if the coin wouldn't have landed on heads for Rick Devens, which it did, it landed on heads, and the prize is now $2 million, and he was handed an immunity idol. But if it landed on tails, do you think they just would have been like, okay, well, Rick's voted out. Bye, Mr. Beast. Like, that would have been a fucking waste. That would have been such a fucking waste and boring. There's absolutely zero way that this was in any way not rigged. This was just like any other Mr. Beast video and fake as fuck. Right? This is wrestling at this point. Like, I'm reviewing more pro. This is just another pro wrestling show at this point without any action. It's now a $2 million prize. Devin's got the idol. He's safe tonight as well. Devins automatically volunteers to flip the coin. By the way, he automatically did it. He was itching at the moment. He was clawing at the bit. His eyes were ravaging just to flip that Mr. Beast coin. And Steph, she tries to do so. She should have played her shot in the dark. I feel like. I mean, you had a better chance playing a shot in the dark than you did stealing someone's vote here. She does steal Devin's vote. And she voted Aubrey twice. She tries to get like an Aubrey vote going in the middle of the tribal, I believe. And I wrote down, we heard Emily say to Jonathan, please vote for Aubrey. And Jonathan looked at her and said, you're so full of it. That was really funny. He's so sassy, this Jonathan, this season. But Stephanie, she is voted out here. It kind of goes against her. I feel like tribal is really where fight it. But we go back to the beginning here, where Mafia boss Sari, she wants to flip it to Stephanie. We're hearing Stephanie was kind of cool with getting Ozzy out. So I believe that's where her doom really loomed. Mr. Beast manage it looms. A coin flip looms. Ooh. This is fucking dumb. Next time, just show up, Mr. Beast. Be like, hey, guess what? I love the show. I'm a fan of the show. And I this prize $2 million. It's season 50. Why the hell isn't it $2 million? But instead, do some coin flip to promote your own Beast Games doo-doo dog shit show that's got fake amount of views. Nobody's watching it. What the hell is this? Like, they had a bunch of people over the age of 35 pretending to know who the fuck Mr. Beast was out there. Nobody but Rizzo should have been reacting. Like, you can't tell. Like, number one, that this was a staged event. This whole episode was a staged event and rigged, and they used Stephanie as for someone to go home here, which fine. I wasn't necessarily rooting for Stephanie. I have no issues um, with Stephanie. She said some crazy stuff online. People don't like some of the things that she has said, and I'm sure some of it's pretty nasty. I think some of it probably is. Um, but geez, I mean, some of the characters we brought into Survivor, I just look at them as characters. I don't care what they do or say. I'm just talking about them on the show. Okay, talking about them on a show sense here. Um, yeah, Stephanie goes, and that's one challenge person out of the count here. It's kind of good for Ozzy if he wants to look forward to maybe tying Boston Rob's record, which would be impressive. I hope he beats it, to be honest. I hope he beats it. Yeah, that was it, man. That was the whole episode. It was episode 10, and it was a 2 hour long episode. And I had to have a 2 hour long episode for Mr. Beast, for Mr. Jim Beast. I liked when Jeff Probst called him Jimmy. He was like, "Hey, Jimmy." Like, I hate that guy, actually. I don't know. Mr. Beast and his weird veneer smile. Like he looks like a clone man. He's a man that's been. He's not a real man. What's wrong with him? He's not a real man. They've replaced his man DNA with iRobotics. That's probably what it is. Jimbo Beast. Yeah, that's what they've been calling him. I saw the paper. Like that's his like wacko jacko name. It's Jimbo Beast. They say it like Donald Trump. It's Jim Bob. Jim Bob Beast. Jim Bob Beast. Yeah. I mean, I didn't necessarily hate his inclusion. It can much, 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 much worse. Like this could have been a coin flip to see if Suri went home. They've done that. They've done that. Supreme changers. Yeah, this could have been a coin flip to see if Suri went home. It would have been much worse. This could have been terrible. I almost would have liked it if Devins would have flipped it. Just they would have been like, "Oh nope, you go home. Bye, Mr. Beast. Prize is still just $1 million." Funny. Um, Everybody would have been shitting all over it, but it would have been funny, and it wouldn't have really affected the game at all. This affects the game only by Rick Devins getting to stay because he was definitely going to go, I believe. Um, yeah, but he's kind of a goat now. Like if he goes to the end, kind of a goat. Like no one's going to reward. I don't know. You're going to give him the $2 million at the end. You're saying all that, throwing everybody under the bus like that, and they sacrifice himself, then he gets rewarded. Like I don't know. I don't know. This is a finding a clue to the title in a bowl of fries type deal. I don't like it. I don't like. I don't like the inclusion of all the celebrities. Like I've said, I've been very vocal about it. And Mr. Beast was probably the best one so far. He didn't ruin anybody's game, right? Genevieve should beat the fuck out of Billie Eilish, and Christian should have beat the fuck out of Jimmy Fallon when he was on the show the other night. But you know, I doubt that Mr. Beast and Devins would have came to blows had Devins gotten eliminated here. But I don't think he was going to get. I don't think there was a chance of it. Mr. Beast probably has a rigged coin, probably a motor in that coin, and that's why it rolled like that. I don't know. Mr. Beast is up to no good. That's all I know. That episode 10, Survivor Digest. We did it. We did it, boys. We covered the episode. Beast. Jim Beast from the East. I am mega tired though. I gotta go eat a bowl of cereal or something. I went to the dentist today. I had to do a bunch of shit today, dude. I've been up since like 5. And I was like, I still gotta talk about Survivor.
My eyes are like heavy, boy, though. They're heavy eyes. All right. Well, I'm getting out of here. Everybody have a good night. We'll talk about episode 11 when it comes around. Don't forget Monday and Friday. Friday night SmackDown final hours with me and Jacob will be live tomorrow night for SmackDown. Don't forget to check out the Raw final hour every Monday night. Tuesday nights House Assembly live every Tuesday. Check out this past week's episode. Very funny episode. Very funny. Wrestling Sauce every Wednesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Survivor Extra Extra YouTube channel, and Survivor right here Thursdays. That's what you just witnessed and watched here tonight. We'll be back. We'll see you again soon tomorrow night. Should I just leave it on Jim Beast? Yeah. Bye.